what's up and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. If you are new, welcome. My name is Leslie and this is my beauty channel. I know some of you guys hate the backdrop, but I've just been filming with it lately because this room is a freaking mess. I'm still in my same beauty room. I know you guys like the more personal, like beauty space backdrop. I just wanted to do this red one because I am creating this holiday makeup tutorial for you guys, and I did a little bit of everything. I did a smoky, I did some glitter, and I did a pop of color, and I absolutely love how it turned out. I don't know, I just think it's really fun and super cool. So to create this look, I partnered up with Deck of Scarlet, so thank you so much, Deck of Scarlet, for sponsoring this video. We are going to be using the November-December palette, and this was in collaboration with KristinaxMakeup on Instagram. If you aren't familiar with Deck of Scarlet, they are a bi-monthly subscription service, and then every other month they will send you a palette for $29.95. If you aren't into the palette, you can always go ahead and skip it, no problem. I love how this palette came with the gold glitter eyeliner because I am such a fan of anything glitter. I know I haven't worn it in a while, but like, I love glitter, and this one was so easy to work with. Packed it all over my lid, let it dry, super easy, super opaque, didn't have to go over it a million times. It was just as good as like the Stila ones. Those ones are my favorite. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss out on my upcoming videos, and give the video a thumbs up if you like makeup tutorials, and of course, as always, let me know if there's anything you want to see down below. I think for 2019, I'm gonna do a what's in my bag because those are coming back, and I personally love to be nosy and just see what stuff everyone is carrying around in their bag. Thumbs up for a what's in my bag video because I really want to do it, and I'm hoping you guys want to watch it. Anyway, I will stop rambling. Let's go ahead and get started on today's video. Okay guys, so moving right along here, we aren't going to waste any time. I decided to apply my foundation, brows, and eyeshadow primer off camera. I will link everything I use down below. The first shade I'm going in with is just a transition color. It is not from the palette. I am just going to blend this back and forth in my crease and get things going. That way everything looks really blended in the end. If you are deeper than me, you can go straight in with this next color, Moonstone. It's actually a blush from the palette. On that same big fluffy blending brush, I am going back and forth in my crease and really diffusing this color. I like to also drag it out a little bit longer so it elongates the eye, and I can always clean it up later with concealer. Using a smaller blending brush, I am taking that same color, Moonstone, and packing it on the outer corner and dragging it a little deeper in my crease. This is going to create depth to that shade. Now I'm going in with this beautiful gold shade in Tan Lines and packing this all over my lid. I packed it on dry first, and then I intensified it with a little Fix Plus on the brush. On to smoking it out with a little black onyx eyeshadow, and I am packing this on my outer corner. I personally like to build up black eyeshadow with little product at a time. It's much easier to work with. So first I kind of focused on that outer V, and then I started bringing it into my crease using that same blending brush that I used earlier. And notice how I'm really working with the side of the brush. To conceal and highlight, I am using Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer. I do really like this one. I still love Tarte Shape Tape a little bit more, but this one does the job really well. It's super full coverage, and as you can see, it cleans up the eyeshadow really nicely if you want to get it nice and sharp. Jumping back over to the palette and taking the shade Moonstone once more, I am stamping this into my lower lash line using a flat definer brush, and then blending it out with a teeny tiny blending brush. I love this one by Morphe. I like to do that way the most color is concentrated right on that lower lash line and blended downwards. And then repeating that same step using the Onyx color from the palette, and I like to connect it with that outer V too, so it all kind of flows as one and looks really blended. You guys, I realized when editing this, I didn't have a clip of me dipping into Limoncello, but I did use that. I actually went in with Tan Lines first, like I'm doing right now on a pencil brush, and wrapping that around my inner corner of my eye. And then right on that inner tear duct, I'm taking Limoncello and focusing that right over top and going in with a tiny little detailer brush to intensify the color. Deck of Scarlet and KristinaxMakeup really killed it with including this one in the box. This is the Sparkler Glitter Eyeliner, and as you can see, it has amazing payoff. It didn't flake off, it didn't do anything weird, it didn't bunch up. It does take a little bit to dry, but how good does that look? I am so obsessed. And then lately I've been into using a lash primer. This one is by CoverGirl, and it's the Lash Blast, and then giving my lashes a coat of mascara, popping on some Lilly lashes in Mykonos because why not? And then setting my face using this Dermablend Camo powder, I think it's called. I don't know, you guys, it is a little too full coverage for setting my makeup, but it was all I had, so that's what I used. And now, bronzing up the skin, I've been really into this Bye Bye Pores Beach Bronzer. It's like the perfect shade. It's not orange, it's not muddy. I just have really been enjoying it, and it smells like coconuts. You might be able to guess my contour shade. This is MAC Harmony Blush. It is a tried and true. I've used it for years, and snatching those cheekbones. And then, of course, cleaning it up with my No Color RCMA powder. I love this powder. It really polishes things up and gets a nice clean edge, and I just dust it off immediately after. I have been super into neutral blushes. This one is Baby Love by Too Faced, and I am applying this to the apples of my cheeks and bringing it back into my contour. Topping off the tops of the cheekbones with my favorite highlighter combo. I will link it down below in the description box, so if you want to know, check out there. Last but not least, the lips. I decided to go with a perfect nude to finish off this smoky look. I also don't know why my footage is a little bit of a weird color in these next clips, but it does go back to normal in the final look. I did use the Melted Matte by Too Faced in Child Star Morning Coffee Liner by MAC, and now I'm topping it off with Koi from the palette, which has kind of like an iridescent effect. Alright guys, so that is it for today's holiday makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up on your way out, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!